And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Oh, shit.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who?
I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister.
Results found.
Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head? I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Probably the diet building. Boom.
We got a hit!
Boom! First try.
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the diet building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
See, that's one thing I was thinking though. How do they know I'm supposed to be dead? The only people who technically know it was me are the police, right? Like, not necessarily the police, but like the police that work with Goro, Akechi, and fucking Shido. Nobody else would know. That's what I'm thinking though. Like, wouldn't people at school not even blink an eye at the fact that I'm there? Like, then it would just prove that I'm the Phantom Thief, wouldn't it? I don't know. Maybe I was shown on the news and I didn't, and I missed something there. But I thought that's what the thing was. They didn't actually say it was specifically me. But anyway, if that's the case, then what are we gonna do? That's a good question. Let's see.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
Not you though.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
So, what does this mean for confidants?
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with...
Whoop, sorry, almost dropped my controller.
...ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the Chosen One. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
And one day, I'll have the most debauchery desires you ever saw, ever needed one.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
So, okay. If I'm not going to go to school, what does that mean for my confidants? That's a big question mark for me right now.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together.
Uh-huh.
To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Awesome. Kitty Cat is my best friend. Okay. Now what?
Well,
looks like things have finally settled down. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
Chief's right. Let's hit the hay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't gonna show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Najima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine. And I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a Phantom Thief. They can't really go announcing what the Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. That's what I'm saying. If the school doesn't know I'm dead.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, blah, blah, blah.
Well,
That reminds me, your relationship with Akechi unexpectedly grew stronger, didn't it? Even though Akechi was talking to the fake you all at the time. True. Akechi met the cognitive you in the palace. I don't know what he said to that version of you in there, but we should make use of this. If nothing else, it shows our operation was a smashing success. Yeah, it was a little weird now that we know how that went down. Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy. How so? Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. Now, what could I do with that info? I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sainajima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was the chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sainajima to show the phone to Akechi. This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
but
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh? Totes. Alright, well, that was interesting. Can I stare at my idol poster for a minute? Nah, I'm good. Can we go to sleep now? Let's go to sleep.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess I'll head home. Go to bed, alright? Alright. Night-night. Night-night. What an interesting situation. And the Phantom Thieves stay at 3%. I still have 3% faith from the public, dude. Alright, apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing. He really does suck a fatty. Suck a fat one. There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win. Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting all wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him, like he can fix whatever problems we had. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end. We'll show you. Don't talk about me like that. Ryuji's like, bitch, oh, I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? I am. Thank you. You're alive. The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused. But as long as you're safe, don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself, heart. Thanks, girlfriend number 10. I forget what number we're at now. I guess she was technically girlfriend number 2 after Anne. Anyway, is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together. Quiet down, you're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in the zoo. Oh yeah. I received word from G's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Geez, what do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. What's it almost time for? To go kick some ass? I mean, I'm down, but like, what are we doing until then? Anyway, let's see. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good, bro. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. You don't need to worry about it in here. But try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up. Damn. Before he was like trying to kick me out, now he's like, eat all you want. Let's try and think of the keyword once the chief's curry has energized you. Oh right, we gotta think of the keyword to find the palace, right? Okay. Okay, what a waste of a fucking day. Have you guys figured out the keyword of Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering, if he's been behind all those mental shutdowns, doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April? Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly, there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido, how many has he killed over the years? How can we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try to think about it on sight? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Funky-kun to join, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in there in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tells us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Funky-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard's palace open.
Well then.
Alright, let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you weren't discovered, okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. This is so... like, I haven't been able to do any gameplay for, like, the last goddamn hour and a half. Anyway, you going out? Yep. You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Uh-huh. Sheesh, the stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late. Sir, yes, sir. Don't you see this hoodie? No one can see me in my hoodie.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
Conditions have not been met.
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's a day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
I don't know. Maybe he thinks that this is his fucking realm of, like, kingdom.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility?
Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
I tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a metropolitan assemblyman to a representative. He's 53? He doesn't look like he's 53. Holy shit. Though he is a cabinet minister, he's split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites are right about him as though he's sure to become the Prime Minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
Ugh. UGH indeed. UGH. What's with all the love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. Man, it has been a long time since I've gotten to save it. Well, since the interrogation room shit happened. Anyway, I guess we can save it again. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer. I don't know what the hell is gonna happen next, but alright. Actually, I could have saved it when I was walking around here a minute ago, huh? That was only like 5 minutes ago, though. If only we knew the keyword. I guess we can't go out, right? Like, that's not an option?
Hey!
No. Okay. Just making sure. Also, why is there a big-ass Phantom Thief banner on the wall? Was that there before? That wasn't there before. Anyway, whatever. Sleepy bye. Wasted days away. That should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said. You can't go around wrong leaving things to Masayoshi, Shido. Shido-san's gonna be in this election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. No, they're not. They're pieces of garbage who lie to your face. And you don't even realize. Yeah. Treading water at 3.1. 3.0. 3.3.3. 3.1. Hell yeah. My fortune reading said that you're okay, but I'm still worried about you, so please let me know. I'm fine. I'm relieved to hear that. You appear to have avoided your destiny of death. However, I can't see anything past that. Please be extra careful. If you're unsure about anything, I'll be waiting in my usual spot. Yay! Can I hang out with people like normal again? Like, is that gonna happen again? I can't wait to find out. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. What's up? Stop making me worried. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need medicine. Cool. It's nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. Oh, that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up. What if I'm still hungry? It's almost time for our meeting. I wonder if anybody has figured out the keyword. Probably not, but we'll probably figure it out maybe this time? I don't fucking know. Let's hope so. Oh, and then everyone...
Last one. Diamond mine.
Diamond mine?
Conditions have not been met.
No good.
How many do we miss? Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
He's an a-hole, and the a-holes always win, apparently.
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
Fuck his face!
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Definitely did. That means he came to us. Aw, yeah.
Yeah, he did!
Sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Hmm? Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Fuck yeah. Alright, let's see what my team can do without me, because I don't think I can show myself, right? Guess we'll wait and see.
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way! Hurry! By the way, did something happen? It didn't seem well a moment ago.
Oh, don't mind me. I just happened to remember something that pisses me off. Now is the time for Pilto's crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken our strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a future of dreams and hope. I'm coming, bitch. I'm coming. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world. Wait, which way is it? I turned wrong. Alright, come on! Come on! I haven't even been to the station in so long. The Yongen-Jaya one?
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show.
Get lost, kid.
There!
damn brat! I'll sue!
This man. There's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested, bruh.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
100%.
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Believe that.
Let's get going, okay?
Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to skip your okay. I'm sorry, Haru. I'm sorry. So now what?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
It's definitely him.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different!
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Yup. We got this. I have faith that the thieves will come up with the answer that we need, man. The guy behind everything turned out to be your arch enemy. What an oddly poetic twist.
I'll just add
Not that odd or poetic. We kind of learned that way early on, but we've just now confirmed it and told everybody about it, that's all. Anyway, I'll help you out. Let's get some payback on Shido. Sleepy times. Oh yeah. Those clothes. You'd stand out if everyone else is wearing their school uniforms. Might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. True that. True that. It's probably a good idea. Seems like there'll be a higher voter turnout at this election. It'll totally be an easy win for Shido-kun. He really got famous from all that Phantom Thieves business. He's on track to become Prime Minister. Guess I should be on Shido's side. Fuck a Shido! We gonna fuck his shit up. I'm gonna fuck his shit up. Alright. Ketchy got the last laugh. You suck it. Oh no, we're dropping... I don't want to drop below 3, man. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it on hoping Ketchy will not be there. Well, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. I think Masayoshi Shido is even more amazing, though. He's the first politician I ever believed in. Oh, I know Shido-san, too. Sounds like he really wants to improve the country. Can't they see they're being lied to? We have to do something. Fuck that guy. Fuck a Shido, man. Fuck him. It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Everything's fine. Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves can be defeated. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. Yeah, that's cool, but I can't go out and hang out with you. Damn it, when can I do that again? These are wasting my days away, man. Ugh. Frustrating. Oh. The Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so I was wondering how you're doing. Are you gonna give up without accomplishing your goal? Nah, I'm good. So you're okay, that's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. If you need anything, I'm happy to help my comrade. Cool. Feels pretty weird seeing you around on a weekday. You're taking off tonight, right? Sheesh, you're such a high risk taker. Listen, make sure nobody notices you, okay? Okay, Dad. We have to do something about the keyword for sure this time. Indeed. Stop talking to the cat. I can't understand what he's saying and it makes me feel left out. Anyway.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long. But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys. He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune, rich people. Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Okay.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer?
Is it a ship? It's a ship. Oh yeah.
It was a match? What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go
Shut
in.
up! Just because I was wrong doesn't mean you have to rub it in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. Alright. Do it.
Do it! Do it now! Alright, guys. We found the dungeon. Sweet. Dude! Sweet. Did anything change? We went in, right? Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace. But this time, the Diet Building remains unchanged. Ah, the gate wasn't open earlier, though. Wait, look. Mona's appearance is different. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? You just mean like he's actually Mona? He's not the cat? That means we're definitely in a palace.
Hey.
Come on, let's go take a look. Okay.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Huh?
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Huh?
Oh, okay. That's kind of hilarious, actually.
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
Interesting. Well then. A ship it is.
This is bullshit. A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking? Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this. We gotta sink Shido instead of this country. A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections. Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
So, can we start now, or what's happening here?
Wait.
If our clothes aren't changing, I guess you don't see us as a threat yet, huh? Speaking of that, shouldn't Funky have been disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird.
You got it.
Well, we won't have to worry about any of that once we steal his treasure. Let's do this. Holy shit, dog. We are at the ship. Holy yeah. I'm excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know how I can hide it. I don't even know, man. Do I want to keep going? I feel like we're not going to be able to go very far into this. So I don't even see the velvet room thing here. Let me just save it and then we'll go inside and see if there's some more shit that goes down. Because man, so far this shit is nuts. Also, let's get ourselves another party member real quick. We're kind of short one at the moment. I'll bring Ryuji. Alright, let's get in there and see what's up.
Indeed.
Masayoshi Shido's palace. I wonder what awaits us within. Let's go find out. It's time we begin our infiltration. It is time, but how far will we be able to go? That's the real question. Oh, we're threats now. I understand why he might already see us as a threat, but why are even the passengers wearing masks? I think they're trying to be the Phantom Thieves? To back like Haru with that beauty thief stuff? That's quite enough.
It looks like...
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of this distortion, I'm surprised they even appear as people. No, they're not like first mates on his ship. No, fuck that. Anyway, it's very likely we'll end up in battles from here forward. Be on your guard, everyone. Yup. On guard I am. I am on guard, man. Alright. What's going on? What? Huh? Joker, an enemy! Ugh, it's attacking us without all these people around? Apparently. Oh shit, it's a lion! With big rat ears. What the fuck is wrong with that lion? Guard dog of Hades. Okay.
Let's go.
Weak to ice. Oh shit, he actually was. I was joking, but not really. Suck it, guard dog of Hades. Might as well just be called Cerberus. Megaton raid. Get fucked. I should have looked for a Bufu move. My bad. Oh well, we're getting to follow me up. Hell yeah. And you're done. Get out of here. I can't talk to him, can I? Nah, just do it. Fuck him up.
All out attack.
Goodbye. You will sorely not be missed. Though I do love me some lions, but that motherfucker tried to tear me down. Screw that. Ah, is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests entertained. Indeed, those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. What is with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed? It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're on Shido's ship. They're not even sensing the danger? Come on, let's make them see what the ship really is. Yeah, let's show all these assholes. Because they're a bunch of idiotas. Idiotas.
I have something.
Alright, so... Oh god, there's a DOG. Try for the DOG, yo.
Excellent. It's
Oh shit, no! I fucked up. No! I fucked up. Position hack. Oh, hell yeah. She's gonna help us out because we fucked up. Yay! Thank you. Wait. Strumming Vina player? Someone help! What do you want from me? Oh. Can we actually... Yeah, hell yeah. I'll take them. Amazing. I love conversations such as... oh, I'm sorry, I remember. Nice. Sarasvati. I'm guessing I didn't already have one of these. I do now. And with Sarasvati, we shall dispose of power. Get out of here.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
I don't need that stinking power one anyways. Well, I got lucky there that Futaba saved my ass, because that was going to be a bad ambush, for sure. That one was going to make me pay, for sure. Corrupt gear. Probably wash that melandre.
Hey, that's a treasure chest. It's fun time.
I can
thought there was a dude over here. What happened to him? I'm not complaining. I just thought there was. Another black Kogatana. So, somebody actually explained to me what those are for. I
can feel it.
The transmutation things. And because I haven't actually done it yet, I didn't even think about it. But basically, when you go to itemize a persona, you have to use a card if it's a spell. Like a blank card, you have to use one if it's a spell. And if it's an item, or I mean, if it's a weapon or something, I assume that means you have to actually use the black Kogatama to you know, be your placeholder for the weapon. Which is interesting. I didn't even think about it. So, yeah, that's a thing. Assumingly. Anyway, do we have some Bufu? Anybody got some Bufu? You got some Bufu? Got some Bufu? Got some Bufu? There's some Bufu. That's good enough.
Go down.
Good enough for me.
Joker,
That's for Cookie. That's good enough for Funky G. Good enough for Funky G. Alright. Get it. Sit down.
Okay.
Alright.
That easy, huh?
You know it. Everything's so easy when you the funk. When you the funk. You the funk.
Show me your true form.
You the funk. Who are you? Have I? Oh, you're Dakini. I have one of you right now.
It should be easy.
What are you weak to? Hold on. No weakness? Okay. Okay. If you don't have a weakness, then I beat you to death with your own... with my fists. Got him. In that case, just fast forward this bitch. Finish this bitch off pretty quick. Ooh, the counterattack for the win as well. Not bad at all.
Good work, everyone.
Hi-ho. And a level up for Futaba, yo. Hell yo.
Okay.
How far is it going to let me go into this dungeon, I wonder?
Focus.
That's the only real question I have. Like, how far before we get cockblocked by something? Or we gotta leave and come back, you know? Every dungeon has had it, where they first send us in and then we leave. Every dungeon literally has had it.
I have something.
Turn that crap off. Nobody listens to him anyways.
Somewhere.
More enemies up here? I don't see any. There's one. There's a DOG over there.
I can feel it.
He's just patrolling all the way around. Oh god, he's coming right for us. He's coming right for us. Got him.
I'll reveal your true form.
They're fucked up. Okay, so we didn't get to check what these bitches are weak to.
Weak to nuclear.
Weak to fray.
You know
Okay.
what to do, right?
In that case, let's just start off with Mabu. Go down. Really lock this shit. Pass that shit to my girl.
Up to you.
Hit them with a little bit of that Freyla. You know.
Two opponents. She's
and then jump them.
All out attack.
Not bad. Not bad.
This is my other
And then we finish her. Frosality.
Victory is ours.
Good work, everyone.
Damn, that extra money though, almost fucking over 7K.
All right.
Remember when we threw 6K away during the Sison boss fight? Shit. We just got fucking 7+K from one battle in this dungeon. Holy moly. I want to check the door. The door just opens. Okay. I wasn't actually expecting the door to just open. Hold on. I wanted to see what was up here. Treasure? Like, what's going on over here? Climb? Oh shit, okay. Interesting.
Focus.
Treasure up here. Ah, no, I wasn't done. Gotta get that treasure, baby. That's the Idatan Ofuda? What the hell was that? That was an item. Must be a good item if it's all the fuck up here. Anyway, cool. Guess now we can go through the door and get the fuck out of here then. See what's going on in the next step in the thing. Sense the treasure's presence. It's that way. Let's go, guys. That way? But first.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Somewhere.
We're gonna get to the treasure and then find something and then have to leave. That's probably what's gonna happen right now. That would be my guess.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shido's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha! So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote, one in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty. So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
Have to pretend.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
Great idea.
That thought never crossed my mind. Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us? We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him.
Well then, let's split up and ask around.
Oh, we're gonna split up. Okay. Thought this was gonna be something I had to go run around and do, but apparently not.
Well then.
Looks like everyone's taking off to gather intel. There's no doubt I can sense the treasure behind this door. Looks like we've already hit the jackpot. Let's go talk to the others. Cool. Is there a safe spot around here? Kind of want to stop right now. I'm gonna look around for a safe room. Not going that way. Other than Mushroom Ruin. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking for a safe room and see if there is one around here. I feel like there's got to be one around here. I do want to do this. Don't get me wrong. Okay, here we go. Cool.
You got it.
Oh, really? It won't let me stop right now? Okay. Well, I guess we got to do this now. All right. Well, let's go talk to everybody then. We'll just start with Yusuke since he was right here. Hello. So that is the president of the TV station. Indeed, Mr. Shido has quite the large circle of acquaintances. It seems you have to be at least that important to be considered a VIP. I'm truly envious. Why don't you go play the slots with him? That might get his attention.
Indeed.
It appears these people all want to be accepted as one of Shido's special customers. Either way, I've gained some information on VIPs. We should discuss it later. Okay, cool. Let's talk to everybody. Ann, what up? One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility? Yes, that must be why he can enter the Sacred Palace. I heard he's not easily seen either. Why would someone of his stature always be on the by the poolside? Well, he must like it there for some reason, but I don't think it's the swimming. Beyond this door is the VIP area, and the main assembly hall is a sacred place. Looks like we can't get in unless Shido accepts us. It's alright, fuck that guy. We'll worry about it when the time comes. Alright, anybody back over here? What's up, Ryuji? Oh, you have the elegance and refinement so sorely lacking in the ordinary citizenry. My, such flattery, a high-class aura emanates from you as well. So you noticed, ah ha 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 ha. Most certainly, ha 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 ha. Hey, these guys totally ignore me when I try to talk to them. Do I look like that? Do I look that much like I don't got any money? Is it because of the skull mask or something? Pretty much. Cheap-ass skull mask, dude. Nobody believes you. What's up, Haru?
I'm not entirely sure how to speak to the people here. I either remain silent or spoken in simple pleasantries during Father's business relations.
Okay, cool. How about you, Makoto? My, even Mr. Ui is a VIP? I just saw him at the restaurant thinking a important politician like him has been invited here. Well, support from the political world should mean mental shutdowns are as viable as ever. I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's a way I can get to know him better myself. If you wish. Hearing people speak so casually about the mental shutdown business makes my head spin. But it seems as though we need certification from 5 VIPs to become a special customer. These people are willing to share anything. Perhaps it's because their faces are good. Perhaps you are correct. Alright, did I miss anybody? Was Futaba around here? I didn't remember seeing Futaba. He's the only one I don't remember seeing.
I have something. It's somewhere.
Well, oh wait, is that Futaba over there? Ah, there she is. You're some kind of sadist for making me get info from complete strangers, Joker. But I'll do it. I'm going to avenge my mom. Okay, cool.
Joker.
There's something I've noticed too. I actually saw what looked like a map on our way here. Why don't we go check it out? Wait, where? Where? In the middle? This? Oh. The information. Just as I thought. I didn't even notice this shit. We'll definitely be able to use this to our advantage. Let's take it with us. Cool.
Well then.
Gathered a good amount of info. You might want to regroup and go over it all now. Okay. How did it go for all of you? Not great, but not bad either. Well, I was able to get a bit of intel as well. We should sort through what all of us have gained for now. Well, I took a look at the map we obtained earlier and found what appears to be a safe room. Right here. Whoa! Ooh, it's close. Perfect. Let's go over there and our intel there. Sounds good to me. Joker, we gotta head over to the safe room so we can discuss and stuff. So we can like, comment, and subscribe. That's why. Alright. Let's get this shit on the road, man.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too. But talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
You have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright. Let's put together the information we gathered.
Huh. Gotcha.
So, we gotta get a letter of introduction from the 5 VIPs. And those letters become the key cards?
You're right.
Exactly. Now, let's go over what all of us have learned. First, according to my intel, one of the VIPs is an influential politician by the name of Uwe. He's supposedly seen at the restaurant at night and sits at a table near the window. I'll go next. I heard about a prominent VIP who used to be nobility. Sounds like he's usually by the pool.
Please hear me out.
Next is my intelligence. It seems the president of a television station is also a VIP. He always plays slots at night. It would seem he spends his money quite lavishly. Crap, I'm starting to forget people already.
Hey,
Next is my turn. For real? Even you got info? Of course, I eavesdropped. Supposedly one of the VIPs is a president of an IT company. He's always in his room and reportedly enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up.
Well then, I'll close us out. How the hell did you get info with your looks? It seems like some guy they call the Cleaner is another VIP. I've heard that he's cautious, so it's probably best if we check the other VIPs first. Cleaner? I wonder what they mean by that. Wait a minute. After all the VIPs we listed, this one's a cleaner? Is he really a VIP?
You got it.
Supposedly. I'm sorry. I couldn't get the information. Me neither, so don't worry about it, okay? Let's just work harder during the battle. You're right. I'll do my best. But there's a bigger problem, you know? My memory's not so great. Anyone okay.
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
You're useless.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you,
God,
Joker?
You guys are fucking useless. I remember all of them. My memory is pristine, bruh.
Really? Wow!
We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain keycards that'll serve as letters of introduction.
Got it.
But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Right.
Whoa, now that's impressive. You go, genius.
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
All right, let's get this done quickly.
Hey!
We know how to get into the main assembly hall now. Should we head home? Huh? You want to go back already? There are people in here with special letters. I mean, Shido trusts them to a certain extent. It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to get too hasty. Let us take our time here.
Well,
guess we do have a little time to spare. Well then, let's head back for today. And that's what I was expecting. Getting kicked out of the dungeon. Alright, well, we're probably going to leave, as it says. So in the next episode, we'll leave the palace, and we'll see what we can do. It sounds like we might get back to daily life stuff. I'm curious to see how it works with the confidants. I hope I can still work on at least the rest of my team members. I want to finish Yusuke and Futaba, and then figure out what to do from there. So hopefully I'll get some extra time. I'll figure that out in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Today has been quite the doozy of a recording sesh. Holy moly. I got a lot to ponder over the next couple days before we get back to this, but see you guys in the next one. Peace!